Good day, everyone. My name is Boglo, and with me once again is...
Neclomaniac, hello everybody on the internet.
Hello. Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. And this week we have... we're going on a treasure hunt, apparently.
Treasure.
Yeah, so apparently there is a Klingon servant who wants to give us some information, and we're gonna go pick her up.
I smell a trap.
Yeah, maybe. Where we up? We're going up here.
I'm following you again.
Ah,
Might just be because I'm too lazy to navigate on my own.
jeez. You slacker.
I know. Of course I'm taking the wide way around because you turn much quicker than I do.
You were also kind of facing the wrong
Yeah.
direction before you started moving on top of that.
A nimble starship, this is not.
Yeah. Actually, the way the flight specs work in sector space is kind of normalized between all the ship types. So basically, all the ships sort of handle the same out in sector space, regardless of.
Let me have my excuses for being slower than you.
Well, you're also a bit of a slacker.
I am.
You make things go.
I do. Enter Argelius system.
Yep.
The Argelius system has long been a haven for tourists and pleasure seekers. The night spots and clubs of Argelius II have been a popular shore-leave destination since the 23rd century, and the orbiting treasure trading station, and it went away. Damn you. I was reading that.
Well, don't take so long.
I
My
know.
goodness. Read faster.
I'll try. Should also probably stop before. I'm trying to turn around and... There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. And the orbiting treasure trading station offers entertainments for those with more exotic tastes. There is probably a TOS episode that happened here, and I'm willing to bet involved drugs. If not by the characters in the show, then by the staff working on it.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
Alright,
Well,
so...
I had to stop and read.
Oh, yeah. So we got some smugglers we need to search and scan and then disable. So this is very much similar to the last mission. There's a bunch of freighters here that we have to scan, and then if they turn out to be smugglers, we get to shoot them up and disable them.
That was not a smuggler.
Unlike the last mission, though, these ones are basically randomized. So it really is just going to be a matter of us scanning these randomly spawning freighters and seeing if they turn out to be good guys or not.
This won't take a long time at all.
Yeah. No, this won't take very long at all.
Oh, found one.
Oh, and they get angry when you find them out too.
Well, they know I was going to shoot them anyway.
And they get right lippy.
Stop in the name of the law. Oh, they're disabled now, so I guess
Yeah.
I can stop shooting.
Ah.
That's right. Don't shoot next time or I'll go Judge Dredd on your asses.
Well, that's one.
I'm actually reminded of the very first mission in TIE Fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, this is actually very similar to that.
And now I feel like playing TIE Fighter.
Oof. Like, that is a good idea, but that is a rough game to play these days.
Yeah, considering I don't have a joystick, I think it would actually be literally impossible for me to.
Ooh. Like, you know, it had decent keyboard controls, because back then... Yeah, back then, like, no one had joysticks. I know I didn't have a joystick, and I managed to beat TIE Fighter.
I know X-Wing Alliance, the last game in that series they made, basically required you to have a joystick to use to play the game at all.
Ooh. That's rough.
I wonder how many people watching this are going, "What's a joystick?"
Oh, the joysticks aren't that rare.
Yeah,
I hope.
They're pretty old.
Yeah, like, they're not that uncommon anymore. It's like joysticks themselves have become a lot cheaper over the years and used for much more things. Like, back when TIE Fighter came out, there weren't very many things to use joysticks at all. So it's kind of no wonder that not very many people had them, and why they were so expensive.
Yeah, the Wing Commander series, all those games that modeled flying real airplanes. Why you'd want to do that, I don't know, but
well, you know, there are people that like that sort of thing. I mean, if you're gonna,
I only know one. That was my dad, and he's an actual pilot. Well, had an actual pilot's license. I shouldn't say he was an actual pilot because that was his job. But anyway, with that segue out of the way, there are things to shoot.
You know, just there are people like that who like the idea of flying, but you know, either can't get their license or don't want to have. They don't want to be doing that all the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
I guess. Actually, I take it back. I did have a friend who was really into avionics, who played stuff like that all the time too.
Anyway, now we're look for some contraband, and we're gonna do that by asking at the local bar.
Because no one unscrupulous ever goes to a bar.
Oh, everyone knows that the bar is the best place to look for information. In fact, the solution to this part of the mission is one of the best in the game. Oh look, it happens to be run by a Ferengi. Go figure.
I'm sure he's entirely trustworthy and isn't hiding anything at all.
Nothing at all. He wants us to pay for the information, but instead, we're gonna look for safety hazards.
Well, we're in Starfleet. We don't get paid because money is a primitive concept anyway.
Yep. So we're gonna start running around, scanning random objects, and seeing whether anything is not up to par.
We're health inspectors. Ooh, this is leaking a toxic substance.
Oh no! That doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, this part of the mission just ends up being really running around scanning whatever glows. Oh look, this crate is full of smuggled items. What is
That's
up
a safety
with that?
hazard.
Oh, if it's not a safety hazard, it is definitely illegal.
That's a safety hazard because the smugglers could come looking for it and start a gunfight.
Yeah, seriously.
Nothing's more hazardous to one's health than guns. Especially laser guns.
Hey, this Tongo machine is apparently got a hacked probability matrix.
My god, a gambling establishment tilting the odds in its favor. I've
What is
never heard
up?
of that before.
Yeah, my goodness.
See, I'd like to hope the Klingon version of the mission involves them just beating the crap out of him until he gives them what they want.
This holosuite is draining power from the life support system. And now the bar patrons are angry.
See?
See,
See, Smuggler. Smuggler right there. Probably brought those goods that were here, and now there's a gunfight, and that's just hazardous to everybody.
Yep. What a bunch of jerks.
I know. Such reckless endangerment.
What does the bar have to say? Oh, this brandy seems to be a knockoff. My goodness. With that, with us very handily running around doing our job, the proprietor of this fine establishment has decided to relent and not force us to pay.
Oh,
In
I
fact,
can't hit him. I tried to hit him. Okay, I guess we should go rescue.
It's okay. He's already given us the information. The beatings don't need to continue.
You don't need to continue.
Well, here, if you want to give beatings, these guys are still up for one. You know, because for some reason they felt that they didn't have enough, so, you know, whatever.
So wait, this girl here decided to start a gunfight while wearing a mini skirt?
Yeah.
No, she's not wearing high-heeled boots.
Yeah. Like, you know what? It's not like it really matters in this sort of scenario.
Actually, on this type of floor, if anyone had high-heeled boots, the heel would just go right through the little grating bits.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, whoops. This deck seems to have some plasma leaks. That's not good. This place is just falling right apart.
Oh.
Did you not
I didn't
take
see you take the turbo lift.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. I was busy staring at the floor.
Oh, look, there's some Klingons in here. Wonder what they're up to. Hey, guys.
Dying.
Oh, we're not killing them.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
I'm shooting them with a minigun.
Yeah, but, you know, it could be on stun.
These things have a stun setting?
I'm sure they do. It's
I really
a
have to
phaser,
wonder.
right?
I really have to wonder what possible use a giant minigun having a stun setting would have over the normal pistol having a stun setting. Do you need to stun an elephant?
Area suppression.
I guess space elephant. No, because normal phasers can do area
if
suppression
you're shooting into an angry mob, and you want to stun them all instead of kill them.
I guess. So you break out like the gas. Because it's Star Trek, I'm sure it has Wonder knockout gas.
It's energy based.
I guess.
You know, it just recharges, you know, instead of needing to carry around actual like ammo.
To be fair, this is Star Trek where you can make material out of nothing.
Wow, it's still made out of something.
Yeah, energy.
Well, no, it still uses the base molecular structure. It still has to have atoms that it builds into the final part.
Okay, I have no idea why it's firing.
Magic.
Oh well. Or it glitched or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I lost track of you again. Oh, you're down there.
Hi, yeah, I had to, you know, open the door.
I'm a helper.
Yep. Thanks for helping.
I'll leave the science stuff to you.
Why, you're not good at science?
No, I'm terrible
you,
at science.
You make things go.
I do make things go. That's engineering, not science. I'll handle the engineering, you handle the science.
That sounds good. There won't be any problems with that at all. Doo-doo-doo. Running around, shooting up Klingons.
There's more Klingons in here to shoot up. And they're
Yep.
little dogs, too.
That's another force field.
We're making our way there slowly. Sure, the hostage will be fine, not injured at all.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine.
The other Klingons, killing a hostage is like dishonorable and crap anyway.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't. Well, not.
Actually, it begs the question
not-
of why they would take a hostage.
Oh, it's not so much a hostage. It's more like a prisoner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they wouldn't execute a prisoner. That's dishonorable.
No, at least not without a trial. Or, whatever they do for trials.
I get the feeling a Klingon trial is like shoving them in an arena with a bunch of those Targ things, and if they live, they get to walk free.
Yeah, that's probably pretty close. Oh. There, this is looking good.
Amusingly, there is a mission in this game later on where you get stuck in an arena, but it's not Klingons.
Yeah, that is
You
actually
have to
a
fight
pretty,
like a tentacle monster.
yeah, that's a pretty neat mission.
Aside from having to fight a tentacle monster.
Wow, okay.
Or a sandworm, I guess you want to put it that way, but...
It's
Big wiggly thing coming out of the ground.
I'm trying to remember how far away that mission is. I think it's quite a while.
Pretty far, yeah, it's...
Well, actually, is it?
late level 30s, I think.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. 'Cause I remember which arc it's part of now.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
That's why I don't feel bad about spoiling, because I'm sure everyone watching this will have forgotten by that point.
You never know. Who knows? 30 videos from now, we may have people just making sure that they quote us on this. So along the way, we can disable these force fields. If I can just get out of combat.
I disable it.
Yeah. You can
I'll
disable
handle
these
the
force-
science this one time.
Alright. See, now this time we got the bar patrons on our side.
Yay. Yeah, you guys are the cool bar patrons. You didn't shoot us.
Oh, and here is the person we've come to rescue. It is, in fact, an Orion lady. Go figure.
You have the weirdest society ever.
Yeah. Now we've got to clear away the rest of these Klingons and then defeat the captain so we can unlock the cage.
He is one big Klingon.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
about to...
wow.
Yeah, he kicked my ass something good.
Oh, geez, yeah. Don't get your ass kicked. My goodness.
Come on, get me up. I'm your captain. There you go. Hey, Klingon.
There we go. Alright, then now that we've defeated him, we can open up the force field.
Damn you, Gene Roddenberry.
Ambassador Bavat seems to really want to keep the war going. Wonder what's up with that. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sure it does.
that's
I'm sure it doesn't really
suspicious.
matter. But I'm sure it doesn't really matter.
No, I'm sure he's not a alien shapeshifter or spy at all.
Oh, nah. There's no way they would pull that off again. Come on.
Yeah, we're not that stupid. Here's more Klingons. Let's kill them.
If they're gonna attack us like that and be a bunch of jerks, then yeah. Might as well show them the error of their ways.
That's it. Drop your shields. Fire a torpedo. Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah. It was 2 people.
Let's just leave that Ferengi bartender with a whole mess of bodies to explain.
Yep. It's not our problem. Nope.
Nope. But we'll be back to handle his health code violations.
Oh yeah. We're gonna send the cops after that contraband, but those bodies, that's his problem.
Aren't we the cops?
Oh, come on! Don't tell me that it busted for me.
Did it bust for you?
Let me see what it tells me here.
Yeah, because I can report to Starfleet to complete it, but you have to do the whole thing again.
Not the whole thing. I got to do the ground part again. It seems.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well, let's just try to burn right through this.
Do you want to edit this part out?
Yeah, let's just quickly cut this part out. And welcome back. I'm not entirely sure what causes that. That's actually the second time that I've had that issue occur.
There were definitely not technical difficulties that we had to edit out.
Yep,
I swear.
no technical difficulties at all. Anyway, so we have rescued an informant, and we got a pleasant reward for that. But now we have some secret orders, and enough time to go and complete them. So because of this informant, we found out some more about Ambassador Bavat, and the Klingons have a secret base in the Briar Patch. If I'm not sure if people remember this, but the Briar Patch was actually something that showed up in it was in Next Generation, as I recall.
It was in Star Trek Insurrection, which was the 9th movie.
Right.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew it was a Next Generation era thing.
Yeah, it's where basically the Fountain of Youth planet was, and there was a whole movie about it. It's on like Sci-Fi Channel every other week if you want to see it.
So we are not going to the Briar Patch for this, but they actually do call out one of the gimmicks of why it is called the Briar Patch as we enter this sector.
Yeah. Which is a ways off. But for once, I'm not following you. I'm going there all by myself.
Oh,
I see you in the
wow.
distance.
You're a big boy now.
I know. Very big. Clearly, my captain shows that Starfleet does not have very strict physical requirements for becoming an officer.
No, no. There's some. There are officers of all shapes and sizes in this game. But to be fair, not all races are, as uniform in size as humans.
Yeah, that's true. Just have to fly all the way across the map.
Yeah.
Who thought interstellar travel would take so long?
Well, we are traveling multiple light years just on a whim. It's like a pleasant stroll.
Yes, there it is. 4 light years away.
Yep.
And you are just a bit speedier than me still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you probably have more points than the
And the warp speed one?
the driver quill.
Yeah, I'm up to warp 9.56. You can see what yours by just hovering over the bar.
Oh. I was just actually putting skill points into.
Yeah,
I'm warp 8.69.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So.
I am indeed a fair bit faster than you.
Yes.
Especially when we remember that warp is a logarithmic scale.
Mm-hmm. And warp 10 is infinity.
Yep, pretty much. So, yeah, so the gimmick of this, so here in the examples where it sort of makes the reference, but yeah, so the gimmick of this is that the this map is filled with this Meteron gas stuff, which is super explosive, and will pretty heavily damage anything within a pretty close distance of it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have auto attack on, it will treat the gas as hostile if you're still in red alert, and it will automatically target and shoot it.
Well, there's no problem with this if it is right next to you, I'm sure.
No, not a problem at all. Anyway, so on our way, we need to destroy some turrets. It's actually better about this now because back when the this mission first came out, it was asking you to destroy like 10 turrets and deal with all this gas, and this gas will respawn, so it is pretty dickish. But this version of this mission hasn't been remastered per se. It has been tweaked, and it is much nicer than before.
Yeah.
One thing that was actually nice about this map as well, and actually most maps that deal with turrets, is that turrets actually have a much shorter engagement distance than you do. So it is possible for you to stand at the 10 kilometers away and shoot a turret to death, and then they won't even be able to engage you.
That makes turrets super useful.
Yeah.
Now you got a bit ahead of me again.
Yeah.
I stopped dealing with a Klingon.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice.
Oh, it's okay. They're dead now. All this gas is kind of messing up, like, the enemy. You know, it says enemy if you're far away, but it doesn't say whether it's gas or actual enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, this mission can get pretty tough if you're not really paying a whole lot of attention. But it is a lot better now than it was back when the game first came out. It used to be a lot harder. In fact, now I've still have to finish off the second turret. There we go.
Yeah, defeat some more Klingons.
Yeah, but for that we just need to head over to the research station in the middle. So if you're not still in combat, you can just zoom right on up.
It is not letting me go to full impulse for whatever reason.
Yeah,
despite not being in combat.
Oh, yeah, because the nebula is interfering with our.
There's also a Klingon
stuff.
ship right behind me that seems to be ignoring me.
Oh, hey, good. Just ignore it.
It was very hard not to fire on them.
But you could use evasive maneuvers to pick up some speed.
Yeah.
Or do manual energy to engines.
Yes, I've been doing. There we go.
Yeah, I can definitely see you picking up speed.
Just now have to wait for it to cool down.
One thing that's nice about this next batch of enemies is that there is a pocket of gas that is basically right in the middle of them. Now that's
pretty sure they did that in the movie too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they are pretty upfront about referencing that that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm. These disrupt turrets at least seem to be able to hit me from 8 kilometers or so.
This one's firing at me. That one doesn't seem to care.
I think there's some weird, like line of sight issues here too.
Yeah, it's a possibility. This area is kind of messed up. Oops. Seems a gas pocket literally spawned behind us as we were traveling through. That was kind of painful.
Yeah. Just a wee bit. So there it is.
Yeah, that one was hiding around the corner like a coward. Kind of a Klingon.
He's not going to the gates of Sto-vo-kor.
Yeah, what kind of a Klingon are you?
Or whatever it was called.
Oh, that's close enough at least.
I'll just call it Valhalla.
Alright, now let's beam on down and see what these Klingons are up to.
No good. I'm sure it is no good.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh hey, there seems to be some captives though.
Oh, see, now they took hostages.
Yeah, oh.
Like cowards.
Jesus, what a bunch of jerks. Oh, we will just have to stop them.
Bad place to get a little slow down.
Yeah. Here's one of them.
Bad place for a dialogue box to come up.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh well.
Can't talk, shooting Klingons.
Oh dear. Apparently
This is
Bavad.
Vulcan.
Apparently Bavad is looking to build warheads with the power to destroy planets. That's not good.
This isn't Star Wars. Stop with the super weapons.
That's okay though. We are going to destroy some of these experimental weapons. Like, what do you guys think they're doing? It's not. It is not very honorable to just go and blow up a planet.
No, it's not.
My goodness.
I really don't think this Bavak guy is an actual Klingon.
Yeah, it is seeming more and more like that, eh?
So we don't get to keep the weapons that blow up planets for ourselves, do we?
No. That's not very Starfleet.
Just think of how much money you could sell it for on the black market, Mr. Ferengi.
I have my principles as well.
Just imagine how many people I could make go away.
Yeah, they would go somewhere, all right. And one thing about all the enemies that control pet creatures is that they will constantly respawn their pets if they are still alive. So while
That's why I use the old D&D rule of kill the summoner first.
yeah, I mean, in general, it's not really that big of a deal because the pets are hardly. First of all, the pets are hardly ever a threat, and in the cases where they are super easy to just take out. So it's not really like it matters a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still worthwhile to take out the summoners first, really.
And only one more weapon to destroy.
Yeah.
I guess it's good that we're not taking them. They're kind of big.
Well, I mean, they're. It's not like the size matters to our transporters.
I'm sure they couldn't be transported due to quantum flux theta radiation.
Well, yeah, if they are weapons that are designed to destroy planets, then it'd probably be a little hard to do something with. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm more wondering how they blow up a planet. Like, do they burrow down to the core and turn it into an asteroid field?
Well,
Do they just make it completely uninhabitable?
oh, the description says that it's supposed to punch through solid neutronium, which is supposedly a super hard metal.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I imagine it's missiles that would punch right through to the planet's core and then detonate. Anyway, because weapons that destroy planets is bad news, we're just going to destroy that research data. Because, you know, that's dumb. Why would you do that?
Ask Albert Einstein.
Oh. I don't know about Mecha, but I just a bit ago I picked up my next ground ability, which for the engineer is this neat little cover shield thing. It basically acts as a line of sight blocker, and it can actually take damage as well, but the AI is too stupid to be able to know to target it.
Mm-hmm. They just try to target you who's behind it.
No, actually, they won't even bother targeting me because they don't see line of sight, or they will attempt to walk around the line of sight. Oh, it seems that this was all a trap, and now we need to escape this place before it explodes. Except there's no timer, so it doesn't really matter how fast we get out of here.
If only we had been sent on this mission with Admiral Akbar.
Yes, he would have let us know the score. Oh yeah, this just means that we need to fight our way back out to the transporter bay, because of course they put some sort of transport inhibitor.
Yes.
'Cause,
Why wouldn't they have a thing to stop transporters?
yeah, it's Star Trek. That's like the first tech you develop after you develop transporters.
Yeah, pretty much.
In fact, that might even be the first tech you develop before you develop transporters.
I'm sure anyone with a bank or any type of valuable storage locker
is able to inhibit some sort of transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it does have the nasty effect of, like, if you're living somewhere, if you don't have one of those in your house, which I'm sure you wouldn't because of the number of places they're able to transport to and from, anyone could just enter your house whenever they want. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, well, at the very least, in the future of the Star Trek universe, humankind is pretty enlightened, so they are not that dumb and jerkish.
Well, humans aren't, but I mean, look at these Klingon assholes and
Yeah, well, yeah, but do you think the Klingons are
the
just going to warp?
shapeshifters.
Do you think a Klingon's just going to warp beam into your house? That is pretty unhonorable.
Okay, Romulans. Romulans would totally do that.
Okay, yeah, the Romulans might. I think they would have more important things on their mind, though. Oh, there's a ship trying to escape with the experimental weapons, so we'd better destroy them.
Stop in the name of the law.
This part is actually pretty easy because the Klingon ships don't actually fight back. Well, much. I mean, they will shoot with their rear weapons, but... Or maybe the AI has changed. Okay, actually it looks like the AI has changed. So, when the way this mission was originally designed is that you basically were chasing the ships to the end of the map, and you would just be shooting them in the back the whole time because their AI was designed such that they would always be trying to escape. Now they seem to have made the battle slightly harder, I guess, by making them actually turn and fight you.
Fight us like men, Klingons.
Yeah. Or at the very least, it makes the battle more logical. I don't know. But hey.
And that was done.
So we have saved the day.
I need to make room in my inventory.
Well, you can just sell things right from the inventory.
Yes, that is incredibly handy.
Yeah. Like,
I don't need no Klingon blood pie. Or synthale.
Yeah, like, you
Or
don't...
Vulcan plomeek soup, which I don't even want to know what that is.
I'm sure it's probably fine.
Okay. Dang it, there was an item. I just flew by it.
Whoops.
I'll go back and pick it up, because it was actually something good.
Oh.
It was a shield array of some kind. There we go.
Congratulations.
Okay, now I can leave the system. And hopefully there won't be any more technical difficulties.
Yeah,
That there were certainly not before earlier.
Yeah, we are good. This time. But yeah,
Another job well done.
another job well done. Yeah, so that will be it for this week's episode. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we will hope to see you all again next time.
Bye, everybody.